this finally arrived in the mail. And
But we're forced to throw it all away. The channel, the views, the subs, all because of the algorithm.
You don't have to feel bad for us. That's not why we're making this video.
We learned how to social media the hardest way possible, ideally so that in the next 9 minutes, you can learn the easy way.
So by the end of this video, you're going to hear what happened to us and why we lost our channel.
But also the 3 things that every creator needs to learn to do so the same thing doesn't happen to you.
What, you mean like lose 130,000 subscribers?
Technically, we hit 140.
It's true, we did.
Let's just say this, and I think we need to be honest and we need to be real.
So here we are, starting from scratch.
Thanks for subscribing. In this cautionary tale, we're gonna explain the 3 things creators need to do with this 3-part Venn diagram for creator success.
Part 1, what audiences want. Part 2, what you can make. Part 3, what you love.
So let's start with the first thing you as a creator need to learn to do. The single most important skill that a filmmaker or creator needs to learn is how to reach an audience. What audiences want. Little backstory here.
We met on a film set, and you just instantly fell in love with me.
I remember seeing you.
You thought I was really hot.
I remember seeing you, like, I pulled up and I was like, oh, is that girl, is she on set today? Oh, nice. Rennie and I started dating after we had met on this little indie film, and we started making videos together.
Before you know it, we're making like commercials and doing competitions, tons of short films, and that turned into YouTube videos.
I got out of film school and I started making videos for companies. Sometimes those videos went viral, and that led to a lot of work. And it helped me develop a formula for how to make viral videos.
So here it is, the viral formula that got us over 40 million views on YouTube and 140,000 subscribers. It's not complicated, it's used at all levels of the industry.
And once you actually see it, you can't unsee it.
You just take 2 things that are already popular and you mix them together in a fresh new way.
Big IP or fan base 1 plus big IP or fan base 2.
But here's the real secret. You have to over-deliver on what audiences are expecting.
So how do we do this on YouTube? Okay, people watch Star Wars videos, people watch ski videos. We mashed them together. Star Wars ski battle.
112,000 views. People watch Star Wars, people watch motocross.
Star Wars motocross.
576,000 views.
People love Halo, people love the Predator franchise.
Halo versus Predator. 12,180,000 views. People love Halo, people love Destiny. Halo versus Destiny.
10,800,000 views. People love Destiny videos, people love, I don't know,
Care Bears. Destiny versus Care Bears. 1 million views. And yes, the spiral formula worked for us, but it's also being used throughout the entertainment industry. For example, people love epic anime battles, but they also love Korean pop music. K-pop, Demon Hunters.
Mix together 2 big fan bases and over-deliver.
I bet you can think of one, drop it in the comments. So that's how we launched our YouTube channel.
So step 1 was learning what audiences want, but step 2 is learning how to make content for them. Building your capacity to make art. This ultimately just means learning the skills that will make content that is watchable. What we did right was absolutely, we found what audiences wanted, and we started learning the skills to serve that audience.
YouTube allowed us to learn how to write, learn how to direct, learn how to produce, and we were throwing together mini shoots like all the time.
You're gonna take gigs, you're gonna take jobs that audiences want or people will pay for, and you might not be in love with that content, but it will help you learn the skills so that you can make great art. And here's the best part for beginners. Your content doesn't even have to be that good in the beginning. If the audience is hungry enough, they will start paying you to make that thing. We also teach at Indie Film School ultimately how to make higher quality content starting out. A lot of the pitfalls to avoid and all of that stuff so that you can deliver for that audience.
So with our YouTube channel, we did the thing. We found what audiences wanted to watch. We had the capacity to make it and people were paying for that. We were getting sponsored and living off the channel, but we weren't being fulfilled in this third area because we started to grow out of the content. I think we were just less and less fulfilled by what we were creating, and that's where things started to fall apart.
For me, I would look at the content we were creating and we were making sketches or parodies, and while people would watch them, there was also the official Destiny live action trailer. And when I saw that, I'm like, well, that's what I want to make.
How do we do that? So step 3, take the leap of doing the thing that you love. Wait, did we say there was only 3 steps? Because actually there's 4.
Sorry, 4. And not doing this crucial 4 step is actually the reason we lost 140,000 subscribers, but we'll get to that. We're getting ahead of ourselves. Step 3.
Take the leap of doing the thing that you love.
As you spend time, you learn your craft, you also learn your voice. What are the movies that I would love to make? And that led us to writing Alien Country.
If you're tuning in and you don't know who we are, we wrote, directed, and produced a film called Alien Country.
Aliens! We're being invaded!
Come on!
Run!
this was it. We had made an original sci-fi action comedy. It wasn't a parody, it wasn't based on IP. This was our first film that we knew audiences would like, and we knew that we had the capacity to make, and frankly, we loved. We took this film with us. We went to Fright Fest in London, and we went to Italy, and we launched it, and now it's available and streaming on all platforms. We learned so much in the process of making our first feature film, and that ultimately led us to wanting to make indie film school, which is going to teach people how to take their first idea and turn it into a film that they can produce and take to festivals and distributors around the world. While all of this was a huge win, we lost our channel in the process. Why? Well, it's really, really important to understand each one of these pieces of the puzzle is absolutely crucial in having a sustainable career. If you have one of these things, nothing happens. If you have two of these things, nothing great happens. Let's say that you love making a certain type of movie or a piece of content. You have the capacity to make it, but audiences will not watch it.
That could be a fun hobby.
You can't make money off of that, and you ultimately won't connect with people. Let's say you have something that you love that audiences absolutely want to consume, but you have no capacity to create it. It's just a daydream.
And with our YouTube channel, we have the capacity to make this thing that audiences loved, but at the end of the day, we weren't in love with the content anymore, so we burned out.
But if you can nail this formula, you really only need to do one critical final step in order to live your creative dream career.
This is step 4, connect directly with your fans. This is why we lost our channel and 140,000 subscribers.
Because with over 40 million views and 140,000 subscribers, there were easily hundreds, if not thousands, of people who would still be following our work today.
But by the time we finished our movie, the algorithm literally stopped showing our content to our own audience.
So this is what we're doing differently now. If you want your film and creative career to last, you need direct connection with your audience. A newsletter, a text list, and a free community on Patreon. So that when the algorithm changes, you can still connect with your fans and friends online.
That's why we started Indie Film Crew, and we put together a free breakdown video and a simple template of this diagram that you can use right now, along with the exact strategies and invites we're using to rebuild our own film community.
This feels a little different to me. This experience feels different because we're making content that we really care about, and I feel like anyone who actually resonates with what we're saying, I want to have a genuine connection with.
Absolutely, 100%. As a filmmaker or as a creator, if you're authentic to yourself and your own voice, you will find your audience to connect with. And I think that's the most important thing moving forward that we're trying to do as well.
So, of course, if you like what we're saying and you like the content that we've created, make sure to find us, subscribe to our newsletter, and to join us on Patreon, where we do weekly live streams. We talk about all of this content. Everyone's gonna have setbacks. That's part of the creative process. That's filmmaking. That's life. We've had wins, but we've also had losses. Yep. Sharing both of them is what this channel, Indie Film Crew, is all about.
Oh, we get real about it.
So how was it losing 140,000 subscribers that we worked really hard for?
In retrospect, of all the things that have been difficult for us over the last couple of years, and let's recap. We had our movie Ransomware by Russian hackers.
We met 2 con artists during the fundraising process who tried to steal money from our friends.
We gave a lot of money, in fact, 1/3 of our production budget, to a company that in the middle of production went out of business and didn't finish the work.
The indie film market completely turned upside down in the last couple of years and decimated the industry, which meant no pay-one deal for our movie.
And about 1.5 years ago, I was diagnosed with post-traumatic stress disorder, so I spent about 1 year in therapy working through trauma that I experienced 2 decades ago. All things considered, losing 140,000 subscribers was not the biggest sting that we've had to deal with.
We just had to learn how to pivot one more time. But on the bright side, we pushed through it all and we made an award-winning film that we will be proud of for the rest of our lives.
And we spent 4 years documenting every step of the way so that we could make this YouTube channel, not our old one, and share it with the world.
We learned how to raise over $1 million for independent films that started with short films on YouTube.
We had a successful crowdfunding campaign that closed last year, and we're teaching filmmakers how they can do the same.
And we are working professionals in the industry. And how are you feeling?
I personally have never been in a healthier place. I was able to conquer the trauma that I experienced, but also, more importantly, we live a really happy life and have a beautiful family.
So that's our story, and this is our new channel.
So come join our Indie Film Crew. I mean, does that sound cool? Hang on, let me say it this way. So come join our Indie Film Crew. Like, subscribe. So cool. That was really cool.
Oh, we're so cool.
That was a really cool way to end our video.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.